signs. Don't forget the fishing rods. Teach you how to fill your bucket. Same time, feel alive. We've been deprived of facts and tax stupid. I'm bridging generational gaps through rap music.
This is for the culture, only for the culture, for the purposes to be.
Your money or your kids is golden. So I lived with 50 in the Poconos.
Okay.
I done been around his first BM by herself. He could trust me. I'm not gonna look at her. Because somebody might come in your house and you might think he's your friend and you might say, damn, your wife got a fat ass. To me, that's morally wrong.
Yeah.
There's too many women out there to look at your woman.
Right.
You could leave Vlad left 50,000 here. A motherfucker think he might peel 1,000 or 2,000. You could leave your money with me. You could trust me with your kids. Because they don't make people like me no more.
Facts.
They don't.
Facts. You've never
trust me with anything.
You've never
I don't want your main
yeah.
bitch. I don't want your side bitch. Like, I don't care because I feel like even with the women, like, there's so many women out there. Like, even with the money, like, you leave your money leaving somewhere. Can you trust this motherfucker around money? I done seen $1 million cash. I'm not touching none of that shit. That's on you. And I might not have what you have, but it's about what I'm doing and what I'm doing because every man is for themselves.
That's a fact.
Pamela,
That's
I
a
think
fact.
that
is a
that's
fact.
just
That's
where
a
we are
damn
right now
fact
in this.
right now. It seems a lot to be genuine. First of all, this is Ricky Culture Visions Podcast. Like how I came in with something little tidbit, man. Little tidbit for you. Look, I told you that I was gonna do it, and I'm back to do it. We're gonna get it done. Here's the thing. Today's topic is, loyalty. And some people have it. Some people have to work at it. Okay? And then there's other people that just don't get it. They don't get it in such that they will go as far as to discredit you in any way they possibly can so that they can get what you have. And a part about being loyal. So you got three, you got three, 4 friends, right? I'm gonna give you a scenario about me. Growing up, I'll say about 13. 13 is probably about a good time where I can give you and show you how things work. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4 of us, 5 of us, 6 of us. Okay. Out of all of us, there was one particular person that was the Drake. Yeah, I know what I mean by that. All he wanted to do was love on yo girl. Talk to yo girl on the phone. Now, listen, it's really not up for debate or discussion when you say once you're on the phone with another person's girlfriend, boyfriend for more than 10 minutes, I would say 5 minutes, like there's some type of attraction there. And now once you continue to having that conversation and you're trying to really get to know this person, the other person, after a while, will start to, even if they didn't have any intent and they were chill, they'll start to gravitate to that person. And, not all the time that this happens. I mean, you got females that are out here that you could put them in a room full of vultures and they're going to come out alive. You could put them in the room full of hitters and they going to come out unscathed. But there's other women that they're like damsels in distress. And you got to understand that in that's not on you as the person that is being, that's not on you as you, not the person that's having the issue. That person has the issue. They're unloyal, and then now your friend, he's unloyal. And I'll go back to this person, right? Smile in your face, all the time they want to take your place, backstabbers. I had this friend who, and he's going to remain nameless because, again, I'm trying to protect the innocent. But he just decided that he was going to get up under one of my shorties. Now, listen, he knows where the bodies is hid at, okay? All right, he knows. But the problem is he was gaining information from me and taking it back and using it for his advantage so that he could love on the woman. And for the life of me, I'm like, once I found out, I'm like, yo, look, homeboy really must be infatuated with me. Yo, hold on. Pause. No, seriously. Like, because why is it that this is what you would like to do? Now, this is the first one. Okay, and then we kids, but I didn't know it at the time. So then the young girl told me. Oh no, she didn't tell me. Then one of my friends made him tell me, and now I'm sitting there because I got back with her. We were split for a second. So again, as kids, it's like we had 13, 14 years old. We shouldn't be doing this anyway, but whatever. But I guess that was my first time with experiencing someone being unloyal. But the crazy thing about it? I put the onus on the female and dogged her. As men, as kids, as boys, we say, oh, well, the homie's just going to have some now. Because that's what you want to do. Right? But not to understand, I didn't get away from him. So then fast forward where we go from the the teenager, the first part of your teenage, 13, to in your stage of like 16, 15, 16, to where you really,
unknown call.
Why does this happen every time that I get on? This is crazy. That preteen, right? That was that. The middle part, dating, and then you come to find out, man, one of my homies was dating one of the girls. Now, why we wind up, this was crazy. It was a gang of girls, right? They were all sisters and cousins, blood related. Bad. They were bad. Again, not naming names. As kids, right? So one of the homies was dating, and then he got all of the girls to come over to we were at the movies, and they was all there. Everybody linked up. You know how it is. Everybody matched up. And one of my homies got the one girl. She's probably the baddest out of all of them, But my homie that did me, foul, he wanted the bad one. And instead of him getting the bad one, what he did was he somehow got the phone number and was calling her. And she ain't let the dude that she was kind of kicking it with, one of my other friends, she ain't let him know. So now he winds up hitting. So my man was like wondering why she wasn't returning no phone calls. So he hit that one and the one he was attracted to, or met, at the time. So he got both of them. Now, mind you, they were cousins. They didn't even say nothing to each other, which I thought was crazy. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So down the line, as years go by, the shorty that I was dealing with, he wind up dating. And I was just like, yo, this dude is a serial, he's just so unloyal. But the crazy thing is, because he was so I guess, revered as the cool, family cool, mom's cool. We go to everybody at his house. We all just overlooked that. But that was some toxic stuff. Why do people stay in relationships and toxic things for what? Like, if it's like for that particular situation, I'm just thinking to myself, like, yo, hold on. Homeboy really just was toxic. Like it was crazy. So I mean, I think this had to be like 20 when I was 23. He started dating heavy. Crazy thing is, I had went over to their crib. I was with somebody. I was dating somebody at the time. I had actually a daughter with her at the time, and we went over to their housewarming party. And I had let the young lady know that I was dating. I was like, yeah, I used to date her. It's kind of weird being over here. I was like, yeah, it's like 9 years ago, but it's still weird. You know what I'm saying? Because like 2 years you date somebody, you know what I'm saying, and then now she with your one of your close friends that you call your best friend. Like, that's kind of crazy, yo. So the only one out of all of the girls he didn't hit was one of my homies, but he had all of them. This is crazy, yo. So again, why did we stay around this dude? I don't understand. So now fast forward. He's still around. Not around so much, but he's still around. He talk, whatever have you. And what I realize is a lot of the relationships that I've been in with my friend, people I call my friends, are really not my friends. They're associates. What I look like. There's friends that, or people that, I won't say friends or associates. I'll say it like that. That will call just to check. Be like, yo, man, I heard from you in a minute, man. Just check on you, see how you doing. And then there's dudes that don't call and don't return calls or return the texts. And so I just put them in different areas now, and this is what it is. But what I'm saying is that when you recognize that someone is just not it, you gotta move past that with your friends, because loyalty is really rare. And that's why I started this off with that little tidbit, I think that was Tony Yayo talking about his relationship with 50. It's rare you find that. Later years down the line, I found out that he took my ex-wife out. Yo, that's crazy. Like, it's like, yo, how do you succumb to doing things like that? Literally, how the relationship ended, you gotta excuse the background noise, because we're in the middle of a hurricane, I guess, coming this way, so we're getting all this rainfall. But anyways, how do you just do stuff like that? A friend of mine who told me this information said, I reluctantly told you because I knew you were in a good space, but I felt like you needed to really get away from this critter. And, for the life of me, I still don't understand that, you know what I mean? But whatever. But what I'm saying is, like, the loyalty part of this is that you have to surround yourself with people who they don't want anything. They want to love without reason. People should love without reason. And like you like, why would I have a reason to basically want to discredit you or not have loyalty to you? Like, it's sickening, it's a sickness. And I think that we have to, as people coming up, we got to teach our kids about the loyalty, and we have to teach, each other like what loyalty really looks like and what it really means. Okay, like so the person that is being treated in an ill manner as far as loyalty, they're a victim. But sometimes if you keep letting it happen, I mean, you can't be just a victim anymore. You just want that. Or am I wrong in that? Because some people will be like, "Oh no, you can't say that because victims sometimes they don't know how to get out." And other people will be like, "Yo, bump all that. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you." Okay, and it shouldn't be a third. Sometimes it happens. Okay, and I think the loyalty part of relationships with guys, women don't. I don't know. I think I need to call somebody to see about what women do with loyalty. Like what does it look like for them when it comes to loyalty? Like are they loving on another woman's man that they call friend? Like what's the percentage of that happening?
Yo, yo.
Hey, yo, listen, April, you are on air today. We late.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real quick.
What's that? Uh-huh.
I'm talking about loyalty. And so men who don't have loyalty, they typically are, how we register it as men is that we look at the other guy. If he's fucking on your girl, your ex-girl, or trying to take your girl, he doing that. He's just a snake sniper. He don't care. Do you think women do that more often than we know? As far as being a sniper to their girlfriends?
I think it's a balance. It might be equal. I don't think it's a gender versus gender thing. I think that
What?
I don't. I don't think it's a gender versus gender thing. I think that I think that people believe that they could just do what they want to do. If they don't have a certain level of respect for you, they're gonna do what they want to do.
Wow. Well, okay, cool. So you think that it's not a gender based, it's just people based.
I think it's people based and it's levels of respect.
So have you experienced any of like your girlfriends fucking on your old man or your man?
No, but I did know a girl but this when I was young too. I did know a girl who knew me and my high school sweetheart was a thing, right? Like everybody knew me and my high school sweetheart was a thing. We was popular, so everybody knew us. And I felt like, she would be going out of her way to say hi to me all the time. But she was also texting my man, you know. So I finally caught wind of it. And, I'm from the Bronx and I had tendencies. So I told her I was going to beat her ass when I saw her. And she was like, I said, it's on site for you, mama. Next time you go out of your way to say hi to me, you're going to have no teeth in your mouth.
Ooh.
And she was just like, oh my God, no. You're so cool. I don't want to fall out, blah, blah, blah.
But you
And
secretly texting me?
eventually, you're exactly. And I'm looking at it like you can't prove that this is not happening. But eventually, I went off to college, and I guess the reason why they was really talking was because my high school sweetheart was really mad that I actually took the opportunity to go away, and he was gonna still be at home.
Oh, that's stupid.
That's what happened.
Well,
Yep. But
that's
they're still
being
together,
young.
so that's his person.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting. Listen, I was
that's his
telling the
person.
people about a snake person that
Mhm.
did some unloyal stuff to me, not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Mhm.
And just talking about the loyalty and how we, kind of overlook the
How did you
person.
allow them to do something to you 3 times?
I think, different stages, 13, 16, and then
That got to be a family member.
Well, nah, it's just that we were. That's how tight we were. Or at least I thought we were.
Oh no, yeah. No, there's nothing. No. That's not friendship. You don't do that, and you don't let it slide once, twice. I mean, I guess when you're 13, but you really gonna have to put the beats on, no boy. Like, listen, next time you do this to me, you might not make it out of this one.
You know
I let it
what?
off easy.
He did it to all of the friends. He was the
Oh,
Drake.
okay. So y'all just accepted his disloyal ways.
You know what? I won't call it accept it. I think that overlooked because we felt like we would go to his house. His family was cool, so everything was, on the he's the cool person, right? Not understanding that this dude had predatory ways. Not on predatory on like kids or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah,
wanna
no,
put
no,
that
no.
on, but like,
Predatory, like he's lurking for y'all women, and he likes y'all point of view. He
right.
likes the way y'all choose.
And literally befriend them, and the next thing they on the couch. And so for
He
me,
has some very fantastical ways.
man, yes. Yes. Hey, yo, listen. The thing that disgusts me after we fell out. I'm gonna tell you how we fell out. We fell out over a text,
Okay.
and the text was, "Check this out, homeboy. You did this to all of your friends, and you did this to me this will be now 3 times. You gonna wind up getting hurt by somebody.
Yeah,
It ain't gonna be me, but I'm gonna let karma catch up to you."
absolutely.
And that was that. Now,
But I mean,
if that was my real,
y'all let it go so much. Yeah, at some point he thinks it's acceptable.
yeah, I think the one person that didn't let it go, fell out, wanted to throw the hands, but
Uh-huh.
because his big brother stepped in and said, "Nah, had a conversation with all with like the hoes, man. You gotta let hoes be hoes, like that." And it was like, as 17, well, I'll say like 18, 19 year olds, we were like, "Oh, it's plenty bunnies for us." So you know what? It is what it is. Now, listen. You know what's so crazy? I did that to somebody, but I'm going to say it. They weren't dating.
At
Like
the time,
they weren't. I mean, I didn't.
does that make it more acceptable?
Whoa, hold on.
It's a question.
Yeah. What happened is I didn't, and nor did I get permission to do it either.
Okay.
But what had happened was
Uh-huh.
he was like, basically, he wasn't messing with her. He was cheating. Well, not cheating. They weren't dating. They just was fucking. Right?
Okay.
And then he wound up messing with somebody else, and he's like, "Oh man, I ain't rocking with her. She crazy. She weird." Now, that was then. That was like, let's say that was like 2000, and let's say that was like 98 or 99. Yeah, 98, 99. When I seen her, it was 2000 and it was 2001.
Okay.
You feel me what I'm saying?
So a long time has passed.
So a long time passed, and now now we go out. It hits off. You know what I'm saying? I didn't smash, but it was, we hung out and we was friends. It wasn't even nothing like that. And then I let him know. I was like, "Yo, just so you know, I've been overseeing such and such." So he knew. I said, "Oh, okay." I said, my homeboy hollering at her friend. So we've been just so you know, and at this particular time, it wasn't nothing. So my thing is,
Right.
I'm giving the heads up about it. I ain't even creeping where you get where then you find out. Oh, this is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So he never said what was so. He never said anything to me about it. He more so was like, "Oh, y'all do make a," you know what I'm saying? And you know that didn't wind up lasting and working out or whatever. But the moral of the story, what I'm saying is, I did it the right way.
Right.
Now, could you consider me to be the same predatorial if you want to say that? Yeah, but I wasn't on her while he was on her. You know,
Right.
and
You
this
wasn't
dude,
looking at her while she was
right,
in in cahoots with him at that time.
right. So,
Does that make it better though?
yeah, yes, it does. Why doesn't it? I'm clapping it up.
I'm just asking. So you think
went,
you have a morale? You think that's a moral or
absolutely
a more ethical reason to do it? Okay,
yes.
fair enough.
Because you gotta
Fair
think,
enough.
I'm not doing it with, you know what's so crazy? I'm not doing it with no malicious intent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And plus, for me, we were cool, me and her. Like
Right.
before it jumped off. Like that night that it jumped off, I was thinking about the night that it jumped off. It wasn't even supposed to happen. It was just, we both said it. We both were like, "Oh, that shit just happened." You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So yeah,
Well,
but
as adults, I feel like you can grow into situations like that, right? It don't have to be a faulty situation as your fault is my fault. This is my person. We are nobody's property for real, right? We're
right,
not, especially if you're not married. I feel like
right,
it's not really a line to cross unless you're married. Or when you have kids, that does make it a little awkward, but
right. Yeah. Nah, I still not. Nah, yo, hold on. No, see, if he would have had a kid with her, I'm not doing
Mhm.
that. See, that's where I draw the line. One of my homeboys have a kid. I'm not rocking with that girl.
See, but that's what makes there's gray areas, right? So it's like it's acceptable when it's this, but it's not acceptable when it's that. But it's still the same people.
No, you got.
It makes it more okay when it's this,
Look,
but it's less okay if it's that.
yo, look. Imagine Shaquille O'Neal and homeboy Shoney O'Neal's husband, the preacher, Mr. Henderson.
Uh
Imagine
huh.
them being boys, and then now he married to O'Neal's wife. Like, come on, dog. Yeah, come on, yo.
I'm
You
saying,
can't do nah.
I'm saying,
That
it's more acceptable when it's this, but it's like at the end of the day, right? Shawnee does have kids with, right? So whether they boys or not, they have to have some type of level of communication, understanding, and respect for each other because they're both in each other's life. They ain't got to be best friends, no.
right.
But is it still like, damn, yo, you are smashing my ex-wife? Like, does that history still not exist? Yes, it does.
Yeah, but see, they're not friends. That's
They,
what
they
I'm
don't gotta
saying.
be friends.
No, I'm saying no. What I was saying was, imagine if they were best friends before he got with Shawnee O'Neal.
Right.
Can you imagine how that kind of plays out or kind of looks? You know what I'm saying? Like think about that for a minute.
Atrocious.
It's like, yo, son, you really was after my shorty though. Like, come on, man. Like, I got 6 kids by her.
I mean, respectfully so, though, we live in an age where emotional intelligence is real. So if you feel like you're going to get with somebody that I mess with, you better be making them happy. You better be their person. 'Cause don't backstab me to be in the same place that we both in, singles.
Nah,
What,
dog.
what sense do that make?
I'm not. I'm
You
not.
just want to share experiences. You
No.
just want to be able to say,
Yo, listen.
I was with him
Listen.
when he finally figured out his stroke game. You was with him when his stroke was not so good. Come on now.
No, listen, no, listen,
Come on now.
no. April, you gotta understand what I'm saying to you, though. Look, if okay, I'm gonna just put it to you like this: if homeboy wind up getting with the my last daughter mom, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm not, dog. I'm not coming to the crib and coming in the house and he in the house. And you think I'm gonna like this ain't got nothing to do with her? It's got something to do with like yo, my kid is here. Like you trying to be a daddy to my kid?
I'm
I
trying to
don't even
tell you.
know you.
What I'm trying to say. What can you do about that? You gotta share the space now.
Oh, I'm not sharing the space, yo. I'm not sharing. Yo, listen. When I come, he don't need to be there.
How do you control that
Man, I control.
situation?
Listen, you know what I do? I tell my daughter every day, yo, listen, this is what I want you to do. I want you to put a Snickers bar inside his fucking gas tank. Hey, you could do it. Don't worry. Tristan, just go ahead and do it. Don't worry. I got you. I'm gonna buy you another
Listen,
Snickers bar. But baby, go ahead and put it in there. It's okay. Just push it down.
that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna have my
So
daughter on
my
nonsense, yo.
so I'm saying we live in an emotional intelligence day, and if you know, like, listen, like, if you're gonna take this step, I'm not controlling. I'm not trying to get in your business for real. But if you are going to be with my last person and you still somebody that I rock with, you gotta do right. It's no way. Don't get in and be worse than what I was. No, makes sense.
Yeah, I
It
get
don't make
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Don't get in and you know stories and you know this and you know that, and now you're going into a situation with somebody who was potentially my person or my ex-wife or whatever it is, and you doing them dirtier than I did. What sense does that make?
9 times out of 10, I would say that is probably going to happen because some dudes are looking at you know women for their bodies at that particular time. They're not even thinking about what this person is, how this person treated the other person. Like how do you get involved like that with a person if you know that they was with your man, your peoples?
Like I said, we in an age where we're trying to influence and encourage emotional intelligence, right? So we are trying to shed light on wisdom in a different space, right? We're trying to be more mature. We're trying to take things differently. We're not really trying to result and boil down into throwing hands. If this is your person, respectfully so, I wish y'all good luck. It may not be something that I'm completely comfortable with, but I'll be happy or happier in this case if y'all actually land together, stay together.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
And that's what we want to promote. We want to promote people's happiness. Now, you can't dictate whether somebody is going to make it, if their relationship is going to be good or bad. We don't know. We don't know. We might know based on like maybe certain characteristics or, just maybe based on the situation that they have going on. And we could give a heads up. We could say, hey, I know you've been rocking with such and such, and that's cool. I just want to give you a heads up on his situation because me and old boy is still friends. Or you could literally just mind your business, or you could step to your boy and be like, yo, no, we're not doing that, bro.
I think I'm gonna
Or you
step
could
to
step
him
to your
and
sis and be like, this, we, we not, we not doing that.
yo,
If we gonna remain
what if,
friends, we not doing that.
what if, what if the person you told the person, yo, my brother is off limits, and they do it anyway.
Hmm.
Like you
Like I
give them the
said,
warning.
you carry a certain amount of emotional intelligence. You already said it. Now you blatantly disrespecting me. I gave you the space, right, to understand what I'm saying. And again, it has to be clear. I'm not trying to be controlling. I just know certain situations, blah, blah, blah. Or you could just choose to completely mind your business. All right, cool. Y'all do that. And I'm going to hear about it when it fall apart. And when it fall apart, guess what?
Who you loyal
I'm
to?
going to be laughing.
Who you loyal to in that point?
To yourself.
Yeah, right.
Because you already said what you said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so now I know that you're a disrespectful person. You don't care about my word, and the person that I was with don't have no respect for me neither. Because why would she or he also agree to this situation, knowing that I'm not that type of person that rocks like that?
Right. Damn.
You know, but it all depends. It all depends.
Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty.
Yep. Your loyalty and who you are as a person and characteristics and traits that you have to be very clear. So when you come together with friends, quote unquote, or people who really rock with you, respect you, they gotta know, like, I will never do that to April. I would never do that to Rick. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Interesting. Hey, yo, listen.
yeah.
I'm glad you came on the line. We had to get up out of here. It's been a nice little one, about 36 minutes. You know, I'm trying to keep it low, keep it light. So we'll go ahead and upload this thing tonight, man. If not tonight, man, tomorrow morning. But whatever happens, I'm gonna see y'all next week. I gotta throw on a song though. See you later, April. Hit you tomorrow.
Ask the people. Ask
What's
the
up?
people to comment.
Oh,
Ask
you know
the
I
people
forgot
to
about that.
comment. Where do you learn loyalty?
Ooh, you bad. We might have to call you again tomorrow. I ain't think
Let's
about
do
that.
it again tomorrow.
Culture Vision's YouTube channel, Culture Vision's podcast on IG, on Facebook, on Twitter. I'm on X too. Yeah, we'll see you next week. Let me throw this song on. Peace, April.
All right, keep it locked and loaded. Later.
Yeah. I told him, gotta utilize Visine and high beams and never follow footsteps of blind kings. Your precious life ain't coming inside me. What's the criteria for claiming your kingship? You claim throne but ain't never lead shit. My crown sit on top of my ringlets, and that will never fall, I'm supreme, bitch. Me dropping jewels a sign of eliteness. My purple robe cut by a seamstress who works with the hand of God who crafted me and all my uniqueness. Let's get it.
I don't want congratulations when I make it. Bumping J skis, I only mess with greatness. Mad Max for president, just had some patience. I want Wing Kings at my inauguration. I'm still standing after all measures. I learn every time the Lord tests us, there's a blessing. I learned my lessons. Life's a living lesson. See, I'm giving lessons. I had to pay a fee for what these people want for free. They wanna have a seat just to say they was the king, but they don't want the scars. You either down bad or you up against the odds.
Yeah.
King Sam, salute to all the gods.
The evils wanna see my crown fall. The meaning, but my gleam is on par with a million watts. Every lesson's a golden block. We here bringing the real. I'm hoping you feel the plot. Cause the crown's on. The crown's on. Follow me. Cause the crown's on.